I've lived in Chicago for over 50 years, and let me tell you, this city is not for the weak. From brutal winters to the best summers in the country, insane traffic, amazing food, high taxes, and unbeatable culture. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what it's like to live in Chicago for this long, and the big question, is it finally time for me to leave? So let's get into it. Let's start with the good stuff, because despite what you hear in the media, Chicago is an incredible place to live, and here's why. The neighborhoods are like small cities. Chicago is truly a city of neighborhoods. You can go from the skyscrapers of the Loop to a quiet tree-lined street in Lincoln Park in just minutes. Want an artsy vibe? Go to Wicker Park. Family-friendly? Beverly or Edison Park. There's literally something for everyone. The food is unmatched. Everyone talks about deep dish pizza, but real Chicagoans know the food scene is way deeper than that Italian beef or Chicago-style hot dog, and remember, no ketchup. The best steakhouses and a ridiculous amount of amazing international restaurants. Chicago's food game is elite. Summers make up for the winters. If you've never experienced a Chicago summer, you're missing out. The lakefront is buzzing. Rooftop bars are packed. And there's a festival every weekend, whether it's Lollapalooza, the Taste of Chicago, Air and Water Show, the Gay Parade. It's like the whole city wakes up after winter. And let's talk a little bit about public transportation. You can live in Chicago without a car, and that's a big deal. The L, the buses, and the metro trains can get you almost anywhere, though you will deal with some delays and some interesting people on your commute. But no matter what town you live in, whether you live at the very borderline of Illinois and Wisconsin, whether you live as far west of the city where you're almost touching Iowa, or if you're in the southern part in Chicago, there's a bus, or there's an L, or there's a metro train. They'll take you right to downtown Chicago and many places in between. Same thing with our two airports, O'Hare Field and Midway Airport. You can take the metro train, you could take a bus, and you could certainly drive your car. So there is no issue when it comes to that. Thinking about relocating to Chicago, Illinois, and neighboring suburbs? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. And I've linked it down below, from top employees, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part of this guide, it's 100% free. That's right, you heard it right from me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope that helps. In fact, I know it will help. And one of the big things about Chicago, and it's probably true in every city, but we love our sports. Our sport fans are built differently. Whether it's the Bears, the Bulls, the Cubs, the Sox, the Blackhawks, whether it's soccer, it doesn't matter. Whether it's women's basketball, that's my new favorite thing, women's basketball. I love women's basketball, one of my favorites. I went to every single Michael Jordan game in Chicago. I saw Ernie Banks play. I've seen some of the great players of all time. And I live and die on our Chicago teams. Even if you're not a sports fan, you'll feel the energy. When one of our teams is winning, just don't ask about what's going on with the Bears. But the Bears will be really good next year. And They don't have new ownership, even though the owner of the Bears actually passed away at 103. It's maybe one of the reasons why they weren't very good for so long. But now they have new management. They have a great new young coach, and we really think a lot of the Bears going into 2025, 26 season. Now let's keep it real. Chicago is an amazing city, but it's not perfect. Here's what you need to know before moving here. Look, I don't care how tough it is in the winter time. It kind of can humble you. Negative temperatures, winds that sometimes slap you right in the face, and snow that sticks around for months. If you're moving here, invest in a serious winter coat. Trust me. But I will tell you this. Global warming has changed a lot of things in Chicago and a lot of things in the world, and certainly our country, right? The water off of Florida is 100 degrees, not healthy. The fish have moved up north. They don't stay down there that far south. And what about the hurricanes? You can't even get home insurance in Florida. So as much as people like to go there, it's one of the problems with owning a property in Florida. And traffic and parking sometimes can be very difficult. If you drive in Chicago, just know you will spend a little bit more time sitting in traffic if you're going at those really crazy hours. Dodging some potholes, yeah, that happens in the wintertime, and looking for parking. And they do give parking tickets, but not that much. It's really not that bad. So we don't really fear those kind of things. Hey guys, it's Barry Newman. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the United States make the move here to Chicago. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here and linked in the description in case you miss the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Chicago. Now, the cost of living is always higher in a major city than it is anywhere else. We're not going to compare ourselves to LA or New York or Miami. We're actually the third largest city in the United States, and soon to be the fourth largest city. But it costs money to live in a big city. Like a lot of places have like 3 or 4 block downtowns. We have miles of downtown Chicago. Safe, great stores, great shopping, just the best. You could just have a ball just being on Michigan Avenue. And crime, well, we've seen all the headlines. Yes, crime exists, but Chicago's not some war zone like any big city. It depends on where you are and when. Some areas have issues, but most people go about their daily lives without problems. Just stay away like you would in any major city. Now, I know all the bad areas, so I'm not taking you there. I don't go there. I've been here 50 years. I rarely have ever been in a bad area, but it happens. It happens to everybody in every city. Every winter, I swear I'm moving to Florida, but then summer hits, and I remember why I love this city. The people, the food, the energy. It's hard to walk away from, but I won't lie. The rising taxes and brutal winters, which aren't that much anymore, do have me thinking about it. Where would I go? Would I go to Florida? I just said it's not the best place to go. Arizona, believe me, every place has difficulties. So, what do you think? Have you lived in Chicago? Are you thinking of moving here or getting out of Chicago? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I'll call you if you drop one. I'll call you. And if you found the video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll be posting a lot more about Chicago life and real estate. So stay tuned, please. And I look forward to hearing from all of you. Call me, 847-921-1666, or email me at barrynewman16666, that's 4 sixes, 4, @gmail.com. Take care, and I wish you guys a great 2025. Take care. Bye.